welcome to tonight's show, Cape Breton Live TV. I am so honored to be tonight here on the show. My name is Becca. I'm one of the many hosts on Cape Breton Live Ripple Effects. So welcome to tonight's show. Tonight we are with our second international student that has come to Cape Breton. Shivam is taking his Bachelor in Business. So I'm really proud to be on with him tonight. And everyone reach out there and say hello to Shivam. This is his first show, so give him all the love and hearts you can throw up tonight. Ask him any questions, anything that you can think of. He's a visionary. I can resonate with his passion, his spirit, his ideas. I can tell just in talking with him, he has so many ideas. Shivam, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my screen. I can't see you. I can only see your tummy and your legs.
Oh.
But when you bend down like that, I can see you for sure.
My camera.
So, Shivam, tell us a little bit about yourself. You came to Canada. You're going to CBU.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you're taking there.
I'm actually pursuing my master's in business administration with a focus on community economic development, and that's what I feel that Cape Breton Island needs the most at this moment. So I've charted a plan that I'm going to discuss about in this presentation.
Excellent. And just a little bit about background. What part of India are you from?
I'm actually from northern India. So it's called a place named Ambala, and you call it province here. We call it states there. So I'm from a state named Haryana, from back in India.
Okay, so the dialect that you would speak in terms of language would be what dialect would you speak over there, Shivam?
Usually at home, I usually speak Hindi, but if you're talking about a particular dialect, it's Haryanvi.
Okay, well, welcome to tonight's show. We're proud to have you on deck. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time and your vision. Sasrigal, and welcome. Begin.
Yeah, sure. So, hi everybody. My name is Shivam, and I'm here with a vision that I can actually transform Sydney into a town named International Musical Town, because Canada at this moment is accepting immigrants. Oh no, Canada is not at all accepting only immigrants. It is accepting talents as well. So inculcating that talent into the community economic development of this town, I think we can go ahead a lot of miles. And this is what I've thought what Sydney can prove to be to the tourists coming in. So, as you know that Canada is accepting a lot of immigrants.
And Shivam, just tilt your camera down a bit. Just tilt your camera down a bit because it's cutting off half the TV. There, perfect. Okay. We can see it now.
Alrighty, perfect. So, as you know that Cape Breton Island this moment is not only about the native people or the English people. It's like everybody's coming in, everybody's here to enjoy and have a good time. So the first question that arises is what can actually make people feel inclusive? So if you are going in, you have to talk to people. What can start the conversation? What can be the icebreakers? It can be music, it can be food, and it can be social gatherings. Music, it isn't no caste, it isn't a religion, it isn't no race. You play a track of EDM, everybody's tapping their feet and everybody's going crazy, dancing, talking to each and every one, having a cup of beer together, and they're having a good time. Food, what if I offer you the type of food that I eat and I get to eat what you eat? So it's kind of a social conversation that starts from there, and we're good to go from there. Social gatherings, there need to be events that should be organized in this community often, so that the people can get to know what's happening in the neighborhood and what's going on, so that I can get to know you better and you get to know my culture better, and then we're good to go from there. Alrighty, so the next thing, International Music Festival. Why did I come up with this plan? So, according to my vision, it is going to be a festival that is going to have all the fun in one fest. International musicians, do you need to call Drake, Eminem, or Lil Wayne, anyone from outside? Oh no, you already have a lot of talent here. I bet there are a lot of Chinese people, there are people from Vietnam, there are people from different parts of the world. Just put out notices, give them a call and you're good to go from there. And it's like you have a talent hub it's increasing day by day here. So food stalls. So all the organizations that are actually working for the community economic development here, Cape Breton Partnership, CBRN, they should just help international students in getting valid certifications and permissions so that they can operate it. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. What if the people are feeling inclusive in this community. They won't leave this community ever. If they have them, like if they see that there is potential of growth here, they will never ever go to Toronto for work or anything. All right, so let me show you a picture of Sydney Boardwalk. What do you see here? Do you see that it's an empty aisle? You can just have a good walk and you can see the nature. But what I see here, being an MBA student, I see potential in this place. Let me show you how. All right, so the fest will be organized on the Boardwalk of Sydney. This is my vision. This is the kind of a plan that I really want to implement and I really want to coordinate it and I'm really very passionate about. So people entering, as you know, like we are expecting around 200,000 tourists because of the cruise ships coming in Sydney all the time. So it's kind of the fest will be organized on the Boardwalk of Sydney. Yep. So when you organize a fest on the Boardwalk of Sydney, there is kind of, according to the macroeconomic terms, you're talking about like money is coming from outside this community to this community, but how to make them feel inclusive and how to give them a good time here. It's going to be people entering will pay like just a minimal fees of $2 entering the Boardwalk of Sydney, so that there will be stalls on the Boardwalk of Sydney. There will be artists playing, all the people from all around the world coming in and playing there. So $2 is just a nominal fees, right? So that they can come in, enter, and enjoy the food and artists who are playing different tunes. And the people are free to leave artists to tip, so artists can feel happy about it because money is always an issue here. And food vendors will always follow all the food preparation procedures safely and according to the rules set by the health department in Canada. So the planning needs to start right now if you're actually very focused about it. And there needs to be a vision. Everybody needs to come together as a team. And everybody should start working towards the community economic development of Cape Breton Island. And why does this island?
So Shivam, go ahead. Shivam, can I ask some questions while we're here? Ahead. So what benefit would this bring? I heard the benefit it brings to you as an international community. What benefits economically could you see it bringing to Cape Breton Island as a business student?
As a business student, that I see that if the people are coming in, they're bringing in money, they are here to have a good time. Maybe they're not here for a long time, but they're for a good time. So just to give them good times and give them like all the people, don't only show them like all the business that are already there. They don't show them like the kind of people that are already here. We already have a lot of people from India, and we have a lot of people from all the communities all around the world. So so it will be great if we organize this fest. It'll be great that they will have a chance to see a glimpse of every community that's present here. And it will be great for the communities presenting their culture. They will feel inclusive on this island. And obviously, like the issues that Cape Breton Island is facing at this moment, that is population and depleting economy. So I think these issues will be resolved as well.
We got a nice comment from Janet Dermody, and Janet knows a lot of people down at the port there. She says, "Hi, Shivam," and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm really sorry. Yeah. I used to be a vendor inside the pavilion, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Go see Pale down at the port and submit a vendor form. Mm-hmm. It's free of charge to submit. So just a suggestion. Okay. Yep.
So, I don't plan on, putting up only one stall there. I'm trying to bring in a team at this moment here. So those permissions will be done after I get a team from each and every community I can get it. So even if I get a team from Vietnam, I get a team from China, I get a team from India, I'm going to gather all of them and get the permissions done. I'm going to help them with my heart and soul because this is the plan that I'm really, very passionate about. This is the contribution that I would love to give to this island, being a student on this island.
And it wouldn't take away.
Yep, go ahead.
It wouldn't take away from, I don't see it taking away from local businesses because what it's doing is fostering that engagement. Mm-hmm. It's fostering not just coming to Cape Breton and parking at, a dock.
Yep, true.
You're getting off the boat and you're not just buying a souvenir.
Yep.
Now you're taking it to a whole nother level. Yes. Now you're engaging with people on Cape Breton Island, true. Which is so different.
Yep, true.
Yeah, go ahead. I just had to stop and pause there for a moment.
No worries at all. So what I'm actually planning to do is I'm just trying my best to make it an extraordinary experience for the tourists and the people, for the tourists who are coming in and for the people who are already here. And students will love to stay here if they get to do what they actually love. do you want to go and start a business? Don't worry, we are here. You just come in, be a part of the team, put in all your efforts, and we'll be happy to help you. And I think it's a
Yeah.
creative and inclusive solution for the population problem that this island is facing at this moment. Obviously, the people are here for the winters, they see nothing happening, and for the summers, they're off to Toronto for work and everything because they see, like,
Yeah.
okay, nothing is happening here. Yeah, the people come in, they still enjoy the downtown Sydney and just go back. No, let's make it international.
Yeah.
Let's make it an international musical town. So, and I also think that it is a collaborative approach of getting people in from all the communities and making them feel inclusive. That will, like, that will enthrall all the hearts that are already here. It will give a boost to
Yeah.
the talents, and it will obviously give a boost to the economy.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And where would
Yep.
you guys benefit? How would you guys benefit? Not just inclusiveness, but I mean, it's your
True.
time. So, what about an income for yourself? Would it promote a bit of income for you guys, like to have? Because I know it's as a student, you're on a very
True.
tight
Exactly.
budget. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Have you
actually,
thought of any formula for that where it would
yep.
benefit both the municipality and
Yeah.
the
So it is
students?
like Cape Breton partnership is going to help you all, and obviously, like, if this kind of fest is need to be organized, you will need to have a coordinator who is going to coordinate with the officials and with the people who are all set to, like, showcase the talent and who are ready to showcase their cooking skills and everything. So
Yeah.
in between, I can be the coordinator. I'm talking to Cape Breton partnership about it. I'm talking to CB Mike about it, and I'm holding meetings on every basis I can. I'm trying to meet Erin from Cape Breton partnership, Robin from Cape Breton partnership, and they actually have some great plans. They have some funding
Yeah.
that they can provide to the students, and yeah, they
Yeah.
can take it from there. So what I think is, like,
Excellent people too. Excellent partnerships.
exactly, yeah. So it's just like, I think it's just an idea in the bud, like a seed, but this idea requires soil,
Yep.
water, sunlight, and other essential nutrients to bloom. So it can be like the person who are already out there and are listening to me, and if they're really very interested in putting up a stall, or if they are really very interested in putting up their skills on the boardwalk of Sydney, you're free to go ahead and contact me however you can. I'm going to give you my number and my email ID after this. And the elements mentioned above are necessary. I cannot only go ahead and put up like a big bombastic show, and I cannot only serve all kinds of food because obviously I'm not aware of it. So I actually need, like, this is kind of a shout out to all the people who are out there who have good cooking skills, who have good talents in their community. If you're good at our community, you're welcome here because this is Cape Breton Island, and this island is actually accepting talents at this moment. Trust me on this. So I just want everyone out there who are listening to me just to help it grow. Um, and if you have like any problems, just come contact me, and we'll, we'll see what we can do, because this community actually requires community economic development at the very best at this moment. Because the major issue that it is facing is the depletion of population on this island.
The
Yeah,
outmigration.
exactly. So, and if you,
Yeah.
yeah, the point
So
is, yeah.
coming from India, what you're saying is coming from a
Mm-hmm.
different country, you came here for business of
Mm-hmm.
all places, and yet your visionary sense is you see potential for Cape Breton
I
Island.
do. Yep, I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just want to thank you. We have some questions that viewers have put up. I missed them, but I saw viewers, so you might want to
Yep,
refer to those after,
sure.
and feel free to comment and direct them to your traffic, direct them to your link if you have a page set up.
For sure, yeah.
I'm just looking for any other questions from our
Mm-hmm.
viewers out there. If you have any questions, I know I saw one. Oh, Arlene LeBlanc says, sounds like an excellent idea. Diversity is key. And then Marie St.
True.
John from Glace Bay said, how much would you need for a startup?
Okay, so the amount that you need for a startup is the dishes that we're actually planning to keep should be easy to keep, easy to preserve, and like, so that the things are not perishable at all. So even if you're running on a low budget, how much like, we can go ahead and rent a fryer, and we can go ahead and rent like all the permissions can be done on a minimal amount. And if you're talking about like a restaurant or kind of a food vendor license, I think it's just around $100, which is not a great amount.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
obviously, if you're looking at like 200,000 tourists coming in, I bet if everyone is just paying, just expect like only 10,000 enter in your international musical town. You already have like $20,000 on the table, and all the
Yeah.
business plan is going to be chalked out later on once I have a team, and how the money coming in is going to be distributed among the community and where it's going to go. So it's all going to be sorted out once I have a team and everything is all set and all ready to go. This is just like an idea in the butt that I just wanted to share. So, yep.
It's a plant, and all great things start with a seed. I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight, for sharing your vision with us. And if there's anything we can do to help from Ripple Effects Canada, we want to thank our sponsor that came on board tonight, Cape Breton New Dawn came on board as one of our sponsors for the cultural exchange coming up. You guys, on March the 7th, there's a cultural exchange coming up on Cape Breton Island that has never been seen before. And there is now 3 full buses sold out with 150 students going through Unamagi.
Wow.
So we're in the perfect storm. So I want to thank you so much, Shivam, for coming on tonight. And have a wonderful evening.
You too. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, viewers.